What's wrong? I look too pretty. A newbie. I thought we would never start today.
I know. We're finally here.
I mean, honestly, you don't even really need anything with your hair. You're literally like so hot. Do you even need to be here?
I do.
For what?
For you to do my hair.
That's true. Okay. Okay. Let's do some
What
hair.
we're here for, yes.
So you do want to do some like sexy, slutty, straight hair, right?
I do.
So obviously, your hair is kind of on the straighter side anyway, which is great.
But it's not slutty.
It is slutty.
Oh.
But like in a great, well, slutty in all ways is great, I think.
Right.
It's, you know, that's we're going to end up in like a gender studies college class and we're really just trying to like smooth out your hair. So there's a few ways that you could really get down with your bad self here. I really like to do this technique on like dirtier hair. Anupi did wash her sultry, gorgeous, just grade A ass hair. This hair is like so pretty this morning, but you could also do this technique on like dirtier hair too. So first thing we're gonna do is we are going to get some heat protectant instant recovery serum. So instant recovery serum has some really good heat protection in here. Have you ever played with this?
I have not.
Do you want to smell it?
I do.
Act like you hate it. No, just kidding, don't do that. You can see that I'm putting this on dry hair. So you can put this on dry or wet hair, but you can see how I'm really concentrating it on the ends. Your hair that is farther down from your head has been on your hair longer, so it needs a little bit more heat protection, a little bit more love.
Nice.
But you can see how I rubbed it up in my hands to emulsify it, and then I'm putting it throughout the hair. Now, this is a really important step of heat protection that a lot of people skip out, and it's really so simple, but it's distribution, which rhymes with, does constitution and distribution rhyme? That reminds me of this time in 5th grade when we were learning about rhyming and we had to write down like 20 phrases that rhymed, and I would write down like, the sky is blue, my shoes are orange. And like, I just fundamentally did not understand rhyming. And then the teacher like called my mom in for a special meeting because she was like, I think there's something wrong with your kid. Now I'm just gonna take this blow dryer and I'm just gonna work that into her hair. So overall, where she has the most kind of wave is like right here around her face. So I'm gonna start there. A flat iron cannot really straighten the hair on its own. It needs the help of a comb. Why? Because the hair is going to come out of the flat iron the same way that it goes in.
Right.
So if you don't kind of like organize the hair coming into the flat iron, it's not gonna come out smooth and you'll have to go over it like just a lot of times.
Yeah.
So a clip to keep it out of your way. So if she had like really, really tight curly hair, we would be doing really small little tiny sections and we would have round brushed it first to pull the hair straight. Because her hair is already starting from this straight, you're gonna notice that we can do like much bigger sections and you're gonna get this like really smooth straight result. So as to say that like when the hair is already straighter, you don't have to do like such teeny tiny sections. You can kind of do it a little bit quicker. Now I'm just working with this hair in front of the ear. You can see we just got that part smooth. So I'm gonna take my little comb and I'm gonna put it right here underneath the section, and I'm just very quickly going to go right down the hair. And then you can spend a little bit more time on the ends, and you can see you don't need to be going over and over and over the hair to get that sleek smoothness. When you use the comb, you can just really do it once. Now, if your hair is really curly, it's gonna be slower, right? And you're really gonna wanna iron that slow, steady. So now we just have this last section on this kind of in front of the ears portion. So you're gonna see on the top of her hair, I'm not gonna take the iron like clear up here. On the, Jesus Christ. On the sides, I take it up higher because on the sides, we don't really want so much volume, but on the top, we want a little bit more movement. So I'm just going to take my finger and let this front stuff drop out so I can see where the layers are. This part stops being as layered, so I'm gonna go here, flat iron, comb, flat iron. Go a little slower on the ends. Then I'm still left with this. And I don't really want this to be like curling under. I want it to be more like this. So I'm just gonna take my fingers and I'm really just going to very quickly tap, tap, take that comb. Now I'm gonna take it through the ends and I'm just gonna go outwardly. And I just did like a tiny little bend so that the hair will be like that. Okay, so now I have this section. You can see like the little wave that's happening. So we're just gonna take our little comb. Also, you do wanna make sure that you have a heat resistant comb. That's important. Heat resistant comb. You don't wanna melt that sucker in here. So really pretty quick. Oh my God, you're giving me major Courtney before she got her hair cut. Oh my God, how's Travis? I can't believe how much you guys are making out in public right now.
I know.
So hot.
It is. Had to get used to it.
I love it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna kind of repeat that process all over her head, except for now I'm gonna do bigger sections. So you can refer to this video, this one, because this one, you can look at this video, because that's where I showed how to pre-section your hair. So if you're doing this on yourself, you could pre-section your hair to make it easier. But since like I have 2 arms that aren't attached to your body, I'm gonna just do it like that. So I'm just gonna take the comb, organize the hair, and then with tension from my fingers, I'm just gonna go quickly, boop, 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 re-put the hair in the comb, and then I just follow the flat iron right behind the comb. I'm also just gonna put my hair in a low bun right now, so I'm gonna dye. So now we can take this last section down and we're gonna do that together. Now, a lot of times people will be like, oh, my hair has like all these like flyaways or whatever. This hair that you see that's kind of like flying away, that's hair that is growing out of her scalp that's replacing the hair that sheds. So we always have hair that's in like different like kind of cycles of growth. You have the hair that's down here, then you have the hair that sheds when you wash your hair in the shower, and then this hair that's growing back is replacing that. Now you could also obviously have breakage from your hairdresser or whatever else is going on, but everyone's hair by nature, you're gonna have like flyaways, because that is just part of how our hair grows. So I'm gonna tackle this by splitting it in half. So you see this is kind of the crown section, it's right here. The front is not in this section, so I'm just gonna take that, divide it. I'm gonna do this side, just run the comb through there. I love to use these fingers. So taking the comb, just gonna quickly, and the other reason on the top, you don't wanna spend too much time because you don't wanna like put a big old ironed like crease right there.
So if you were doing this at home, would you just wrap it, bring it to the front of you if you were trying to recreate this look?
I would go to that video that I already told you about, Jared, because that's how I would straighten my own hair, because that's how I did in that video. That's how we do it ourselves. Isn't that fun?
Yep. The sass is on 10.
Well, Jared, person with a buzz cut, asking me all these questions about how to do hair. Let me tell you something. It's hot behind these lights, okay? And Vanessa, who is my Sasha Fierce, is about to come out. And you're not gonna like it when she comes out, okay? No, actually, Vanessa's a fierce bitch. She's always just trying to protect me. That's what my therapist says. Oh. Okay, so now we have our last section. Okay, now look, see, there's just like some little, no. So I'm gonna take, so this is when you can kind of take everything else and just give it all one last once over. Honey. You know what this hair says?
What?
I'm on the list. I'm on the list.
Let's go.
This says I'll have a Birkin and a Kelly. Cause I'm what? A rich slut. Kim K, is it true about Pete's dick? Is it really 16 inches long? How much were those closet organizers? Everyone wants to know. How good does Pete's closet though look? Ugh.
I didn't see Pete's closet.
Honey, Pete got his closet done, honey. You must have had your head under a rock this weekend.
His New York apartment or?
I don't know which apartment.
It was Kim's fault.
I'm obsessed with them together. I can't even stand how much I love them.
Seriously.
Okay, so look at this hair though. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection Oh, what are you guys doing here? I was just singing to myself in this mirror.
Okay, so I know you said my hair is already straight, but this is like, it's actually a huge difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, bitch.
But now we have that top, which is what I'm waiting for.
Can you stop reading her frizzy flyaway, Jeremy? Jesus. But what are you gonna do with that frizzy top? Can you just leave us alone, Jeremy? You are in rare form today. It's like we don't shoot for like a few weeks and you lose your like sense of like who you are. So, okay, so what I am actually gonna do for this, because my life, this much air dry cream, okay? It's not even like a pea. It's like a...
It's like a rough size.
Okay, fine. It's like a little ass pea. And I'm just gonna rub it up a lot. Rub it up. Thank you, Emily. And I'm just gonna come in here and put it on the top of her hair, right on these flyaways, okay, honey? I gotta go over here, because I gotta make it Kim K. The power of Kim K repels you. The power of Kim K repels you. That's what you have to do to the frizz. The power of Kim K repels you. No. Only the older people who've seen The Exorcist are gonna know why that's funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna brush and brush and brush this hair behind her little baby ears. Yes. And I'm gonna take this little thingy, these little clips, and you want this thicker side to be out. And I'm just gonna clip down some of these little flyaways, like that. Okay, and then she could like,
What happened?
Nothing, my filter worked right as I was about to say it.
What is this doing?
Jared,
Just curious, as a viewer, you know, like...
I'm snatching her hairline. Stop with your cis hat questions. Or I mean, yeah, cis homo questions. You and your gay agenda. So as you can see, I just took a little bit more of that air dry cream and I am just snatching this. Now I didn't use a lot because here's the thing about air dry cream. You can always put in more, but like, and this is actually not even air dry cream. It's true of any product. We can always add more, but once you put in too much, it's kind of hard to get rid of it.
Right.
So you can see I've just been putting that in and now I'm gonna come in the same way I did on the other side. I'm just gonna clip those little babies down. So basically what this is doing is it's just telling those little hairs that are those, you know, flyaways to just calm down. So now that she has gone to make sure that Saint, North, Chicago, and Psalm are ready for school, she would then scream for Mario Testino and that hot British hair, yes, Chris Appleton, honey. Chris, Mario, let's get on the PJ, let's go finish our look. Okay, so now I'm just taking these little babies out. And look at how sleek and straight your hair is.
Yeah.
You're ready for your confessional. It's fine, we're good. Sexy, okay. We need a healthy serving of dental floss. And now you take it, and we're just gonna put it on your part line. Just smooth it down.
What?
Smooth it down now. How hot was Pete in the text messages with Kanye? He was giving me like, I was those. And that's without our shine drops even yet. That's all instant recovery serum. Me. Now we're just gonna do a little bit more nourishing shine drops.
The hair is looking stunning.
Wow.
We really can see that. Can we get a replay on that? Ew, you know what I love so much about this look? I love that it's only JVN hair in your whole head.
Moisture conditioner.
Look at this hair. Did we have so much fun today learning how to do our smooth, straight, snatched Kim K tutorial? Yes, queens, it's gorgeous. And this can too be yours for 3 easy payments of $29.99. But if you act now, it's only 2 payments of $79.69, which is actually more.